Welcome to Red Flags. It's not my job to start these things. It's Opie's job.
Crabs.
But he had to be stupid sick today. And Donnie's out too?
He messaged earlier in Discord, said that he doesn't think he's going to make it because he has to close and do a bunch of crap.
All right. Sometimes work just gets in the fucking way.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is Red Flags podcast where we listen to stupid movies and watch stupid movies. I don't know why I said listen to.
You got to tell Opie he's a bitch because I did it when I was sick.
I gave him a little shit on the phone, but I did get his rating.
I got to hear that. I got to hear his rating first before we do anything. What is Opie's rating?
Oh, you have it pulled up?
Yeah.
I forgot about that. Because again, also not my job. So I always forget to do that.
Usually I was doing it, but then Donnie took it over just because it was just nice for me to be able to pull up the other stuff and,
Yeah.
And not have to do all the extra.
I'm going to say it the way that he said it to me on the phone.
Okay, I'm excited for this.
He said, I'm going to give it a 7. And I said, what? The look on Dave's face right now. He did the tilt the head down, eyebrows raised.
The way he rated the other stupid movies like this, like 2s, I'm really shocked that he actually gave this a 7.
I was like, what? And he was like, 6.5. I like the campiness of it. That was his quote.
6.5.
6.5. And I was like, all right. We're going to have some words when you come back to the podcast.
I want to hear yours first.
Okay, so
if you would have seen the ending.
So I didn't see the whole movie. I think I watched.
Before you give the rating, hold on. I'll tell you the end. Well, not the very ending. So the very, very end, it shows another ship come down. And it's like fucking lobsters. And they roll down the ramp the exact same way and then have the fucking hat things on that allow them to talk. Did you get that far?
No.
Well, you've seen those things break. They're communicators.
Yes.
Well, these things come down at the end and say something about, God, I hope they got good meth here. And the other guy's like,
Jesus.
Yeehaw!
Fucking Christ.
Yeah, but then they have a green screeny thing around the mouth so the mouths can actually move when they're actually talking.
Okay.
So they help in a really stupid fashion by just grabbing tools behind them and setting them on the table, and then it makes a stupid noise. The weird, I don't even want to, kind of gothish type girl.
Okay.
And then
the pet store lady.
Yeah, and then the other guy, the detective.
Yeah.
I can't remember the names because the movie made my head hurt. So they help fix these stupid communicators, and then they have this press conference thing where they're asking questions to them, and then the very one of them asks one of the last questions was, "Why did you come here?"
Okay.
Can you imagine why they came there?
Not
the dumbest reason possible.
I can't. I'm
going to give you a hint. Scam call.
What? Is it another crab pun?
No.
Because there was too many of those.
No. Just think of a very, very famous scam call.
Nigerian prince?
Nope. Their answer was they wanted to talk to them about their car insurance.
Oh, Jesus.
That's the only part that made me
giggle. Came down here to talk about your extended warranty?
Yep, your car's extended warranty. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. That's the only part.
I fucking hate that. That makes me more mad.
That actually made me giggle because it was so out of left field and fucking retarded that part made me laugh. Nothing else in this movie made me laugh.
I took a couple notes of funny things that were said in this movie, and I'm mad that Donnie's not here because I know one of them would have made him laugh.
Most of the stuff didn't make me laugh.
Oh my
I
God.
didn't. There was a couple moments where it seemed it was kind of on borderline, maybe funny, but it just
Okay, I'm gonna give my rating. So when we do our ratings, we've tried to kind of have like a system.
How do you do it? Do you start at 5?
I start at 5 with
That's
completely middle of the road,
Yep,
and it
that's
can
how
either
I
go
do it
up
too.
or it can go down, and it went down for me. So
It went down a lot,
it's not like,
and then a few moments went up. But
so when I look at it, when I'm looking at the movie, and it's not like I'm like starting at 0 and then it goes up, 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 up. It starts at 5. It goes up or down. Positives, negatives. First of all, you saw me. I went into my room to watch the movie.
Yeah.
And I came out 2 minutes later.
I know exactly what you're talking about. When I'm watching the bullshit with the crabs, I'm just like, oh my God, what am I getting into? Fuck you, Opie.
Yeah.
I was like, God damn it.
Like 2 minutes in, I was like, oh, fuck. This is the whole fucking movie, isn't it? And then I thought about you and how pissed off you were going to be because it was all subtitled.
Well, the beginning, yeah.
Yeah. And so it was subtitles for so long. And really, this movie is it's less than an hour and a half long, but it was the longest. It
took for fucking ever.
I couldn't do it. So it's okay. So the rating. This is me being generous because there was some things that I was like, I thought that was funny and wrote it down. A 3.
A 3.
A 3. So we got Opie at 6.5. Me at a 3. Where are you at?
This could have been so much more. I love dumb movies like this.
Yeah. See, I really don't. I didn't know where you was.
Didn't get the comedy quite right.
No,
for me.
Whoa.
You know what I mean? For me, that's what it just. If it would have made me laugh a little more, this would have been fantastic because it was so stupid. But it just, the comedy, some of it was just too dry.
Sometimes I can appreciate that. And I was getting frustrated because I was like, is this supposed to be funny? Like, are they trying to be funny? Because the acting is so bad. Like, I was like, it's so bad, it feels intentional. Children can act better than this. Like, there's TikTok, and this is 2022, right? This came out in 2022. We have TikTok. Everybody's acting on their phones every fucking day. And this was so much worse.
This was...
That I was like,
it was definitely deliberately that bad.
But then it wasn't fucking funny.
So did you get to the... No, you didn't.
Okay, the farthest that I can remember...
So you remember he was called Bobo.
Yeah, so I don't
because
know...
Because of the clown thing.
They didn't reveal exactly what was going on. They kind of dropped hints here and there.
Well, he kind of tells about the whole concept where he thought, like, a clown... something with the clown. I don't remember exactly. It was kind of hard to follow. What are you doing? Doggy, come on. That animal. Well, anyways, he finds his clown.
Yeah. He finds it in this movie?
He finds the clown.
And it's dead.
It hung itself from the raptors and it was a skeleton. So I don't remember. All I remember is something about a field of bodies and a clown and whatever. But he finds his clown.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because that's why they're calling him Bobo, because they thought he was... Yeah. All right. So...
Well, I'm struggling between... honestly, I think I'm just going to go with just... I'll go 4. I was going to go 5. I'll go 4 just because it just, the comedy kind of let me down. Like, I can get a kick out of really stupid, dry comedy. It can be funny if it's done right.
Yeah.
But it's almost like they were just really trying too hard.
Yeah.
And it just didn't hit its mark.
No, it was
for funny.
That's why I was like, it wasn't fucking funny. I mean, there were moments.
Some of the things they said.
Yeah. Want to hear one of my favorites?
Well, you didn't get to see the part where she was poking at the ship, did you?
Yes. So
okay. I can't remember what she said. I wanted to try to remember it.
Fuck butter?
Yeah, that's what it was. Fuck butter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wrote that one down. Because she said the funniest stuff to me.
Yeah.
Like, how in the freshwater fuck was I supposed to know? That was the best delivered line in the whole thing that I saw. How in the freshwater fuck was I supposed to know? That was my favorite part.
I'm really disappointed that Opie and Donnie aren't here for this atrocious movie.
I know, because this line that I'm about to say would make Donnie laugh his ass off.
Oh, God. I can't remember what it was.
You gave me sad candy. Yeet.
Oh, that's right. Forgot about that.
And that's because like she's walking with the cop. Why the fuck did he give her the candy? I don't remember. But she was like,
because she did something good.
Yeah, and he's like, "Oh, you want a sucker?" He pulls it out of his jacket, and she's like, "What? So you just carry candy around?" And he's like, "Well, yeah, sometimes you're at a crime scene and there's children around, so like they're subjected to like watching their parents die, so you give them a sucker, And she's like, "Oh, that's sweet, but also
sad.
Also sad. You gave me sad candy, yeet!" And whips it across the field.
Oh my God.
That was a good spot. Fuck butter was funny. I wrote that down. I had to. Ew, it pootered when they were dissecting it. And he's like, pootered?
Well, you got pretty far then.
Yeah, I got to when they were setting up the traps. And they did this whole, what is that system called? I can't remember.
Fucking Rube Goldberg.
Rube Goldberg, yeah. They did that and then it fucking missed. And she's just like, oops. He's like, well, God damn it. Pulls out a gun and shoots it.
What was the name of the fucking nudie mag that she put out there?
Crustler. Like crustacean and hustler. Crustler.
God.
And she was very proud of her.
Yeah, her bait.
Her bait. I'm assuming she made it.
Jesus Christ.
And there was the pet shop manager or whatever.
Oh my God.
I swear to God, he was just trying to be Bubbles from Trailer Park Boys.
He was just a straight goober.
He didn't say anything, but he had the big glasses and would blink a lot. And that felt like it was like an homage to Bubbles.
I don't know. All I know is he was fucking stupid.
That was bad. Okay, so the movie starts with crabs talking at each other. By the way, normally when I watch movies, I have subtitles on. I had to shut them off because it had its own subtitles. But
and it would write it over it?
No, because there was nothing for it to subtitle except for clicking noise. Clicking noise. And it would put that over the subtitles. So I was like, I can't read what the fuck is happening, like what they're talking about. So that was also a frustration in the first 2 minutes. But that was my own fault for having the subtitles on. So I shut those off. And then, so these crabs come to Earth and they're like, oh, have fun on your adventure. Oh, we forgot to tell them not to do cocaine. Oops. Oh, well, hopefully they don't find any. The crabs land. They crash somehow. I don't know what the fuck.
They didn't land initially. They hit a satellite.
That's what they hit. Okay.
Yeah. which is what broke their communicators.
Yeah, because it sent them into a tizzy. The communicators fell off the shelf and broke. And then they landed in a field. And then we're like, oh, well, let's see if we can communicate with Earthlings. Went across the street to a frat house, which only had 2 people in it. They went in the backyard.
You have to be the worst actors.
Yes, that's when I was like, this is so bad. It's like, at first I was like, are they just bad at it? Or are they trying to be bad?
I don't know. But at that point, that movie started to lose me hard.
Oh, that's what I struggled. And so
I paused it for a minute, had to take a breath, get up, get something to drink, and go, this is going to be a long movie.
Yeah. So they see the crabs. One guy comes out, picks them up, puts them on the table, and they're like, oh, we should give them beer. And the guy's like, I got something better than beer. And then
I knew exactly what
pulls out a bag of powder and then throws it in their... Well, okay, so this pissed me off.
Cuts it up first.
Okay, when we say cuts it up, normally anybody who's ever seen any movie knows how to cut up lines of Coke, right?
Well, there was lines.
You don't even have to have ever done the drug to know how to do it, right? Like, you could figure it out.
Oh, just from watching movies, I guess.
That's what I'm saying. That's plenty of information. This was like, they took a razor blade and then just literally chopped at it and spread it around. And then
he did kind of make a billion little lines out of it.
No, he just made spaces that you can see through the table.
Yeah, I guess.
But then he just takes it, grabs a pinch of it, and throws it in the face. And then it does like a acid trip style thing, which is not how it works. And then did that to the second one. So then they redid the scene, but now with 2 crabs flying through space with big eyes. And these are just toy crabs that you can buy at the Dollar General or the Dollar Tree or Walmart. Any fake fucking toy crab that's the size of your palm, that's what these were.
And a lot of them.
And there was a lot of them. And they were just kind of, they had them on strings and like wiggle them around. And that was
very clear strings.
Yeah.
Like you could see them.
Yeah. Which is
very obvious.
Fine. Right. I'm like trying to I'm trying to move past how like the production value. I'm like, whatever. It's funny-ish. Right. I'll give it, I'll let it go. We're going to lean into it. And then
that's a hard lean.
And then, it was like I had to actively tell myself, just let it fucking happen. Just let's go with it. And so then next, I'm fucking flabbergasted by the fact that they have no idea how drugs work at all. And I'm like, okay, fine. Maybe it's just a group of people who have never ever done a drug in their entire lives, and they just decided to make a movie and go with every stereotype they can think of. Fine. Whatever. Because that's not how cocaine works, which we kind of discussed in the last episode. But then they get homicidal for some reason, and that's okay. I'll lean into that because they're alien creatures and they have a different chemistry buildup. So sure, they can be homicidal. Somehow they can jump 10 feet in the air. Or not really, 6 feet, 5 feet, whatever it is, to get to their throats, where he slices one's throat and then that guy bleeds on the other one like a squirt of blood. And then the other one gets his throat cut. And then that guy bleeds on the other guy. And they're like, you're bleeding on me. Stop it. And then the next scene is a bigger gush, and then a bigger gush, and a bigger gush. It just keeps getting
telling each other to go fuck themselves while giving him the middle finger.
Yep. And then they lose their fingers, which again,
the one guy, that's my favorite finger.
Yeah. And not only that, but like you see the scene where like it cuts off the finger Yep. If this would be funnier if it was a visual podcast, because the
Clearly
next
just closed
like
their
the next cut is just it's a closed fist, and you can see that it's just a closed fist. Like he obviously didn't lose his finger. They put zero effort into the special effects on that. They just covered everybody in red sauce, red juice. They didn't even use like the old school Caro syrups style, you know?
It was probably like Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
It was pretty watery.
Yeah. And fine, whatever. Let that go. Then the crabs fuck off and go somewhere else. I lose track of what the fuck's happening because it's just a bunch of chaos, and you got introduced to like so many characters. Like the cops were all just shitty actors, and it was hard to watch. It was hard to watch the cops act. And then you have the main detective guy, and I can't remember his name either.
Bobo. They was call him Bobo.
Bobo. And he's the one with the crazy theories, and he's the one who figures out that it's definitely a crab that's doing this, or a lobster, because the type of cuts were scissor-like, crisscrossing in the same direction, or whatever how the fuck he said it. It was ridiculous. And he's the main character, I suppose you could say.
Between him and the
Yep, and then he goes
pet
to
store
try
girl.
to find a expert, quote unquote, on crustaceans, and goes to the pet store because who the fuck did he say he talked to?
I don't remember.
Somebody
Some seafood restaurant or some shit.
Oh,
like
that's what seafood restaurant, because she was protesting.
Yeah,
And they're
like that.
You should talk to her. So now she's the pro, and she's helping him. I don't know what the fuck she did to help, because I don't think she did anything helpful. She said funny shit.
Well, the only part that was somewhat helpful was during that scene in the garage when she was blindfolded.
Okay.
She told all the information about what the cuts and blah, blah, blah would look like. And
yeah. And she's like, if you're dealing with something that could jump and had the strength.
Yeah, if you had the strength and the be able to kill somebody with the claws, then you would assume that it would be able to jump.
Yeah. And this is what it would look like. And it would probably cut off the ears and nose and mouth and eyes.
Fingers.
Yep. And that was like the third or fourth kill. The guy in the garage.
I lost count.
Yeah, because and then there was a random guy, the dickhead guy in the street, that the bum. There was a bum that was
sitting next to a sign that said anything can help.
Yeah, and some guy comes up with a box of donuts and goes, "Oh, what's your favorite kind of donut?" And he's like, "Well, I suppose I like powdered." So the guy eats the powdered donut and then is like, "If you made more money and you got off your lazy ass, then you could have the first pick." Throws them on the ground and he eats them anyway.
And then he's walking away.
He walks
Bootstraps.
Bootstraps, yeah. Which doesn't fucking mean anything.
Pull yourself up by your
I understand that, but like to just be like bootstraps. Fuck off. Anyway. I don't even know. Then the crabs come, sneaks up behind him, sets up a brick, cuts his Achilles, and he smashes his head on the brick and dies. And then the bum calls the cops, and the cops are like, "Why did you call us and not just run away?" And he's like, "Because I know how this works." And this is where I was like, at this point, I'm like, this dialogue is ass, right? So I was like, is the acting bad or is the script bad, right? Like, is it that they have a hard time delivering what's written on paper?
Because he's the one that called the cops.
Yes.
And he shows up and he's like, "Well, were you the one that called the cops? Well, how did you call the cops? With a cell phone?"
Oh, yeah.
You have a cell phone? No, but he does.
Yeah.
Well, where's the cell phone now? Back in his pocket where I found it.
Yeah.
And then he starts talking about how
He has a
he also
wallet.
has a wallet. There's no cash in there. I already looked.
Yeah. The guy's like, yeah, you sure you did.
And about what time did you notice the body? And he looks at the watch. Clearly stole the guy's watch.
Yep.
And then he stole something else.
Yep. His funderwear.
Yeah, his silk
And then,
underwear.
And then he does a little dance and he's like, yeah.
Grabs his ass.
Good job, buddy. You got him.
Hey.
You scared him away. Good job. Oh, shut up.
Now he's just doing it spitefully.
I know. So at this point in the movie, right? Like, I liked that scene dialogue wise. It was cheesy,
but it was probably the best acting you could
I don't
say
even know
as
if
far
it
as
was
the
the best
dialogue goes.
I don't know if it was even the best acting, but like it was funnier with the whole concept of the guy just stealing everything off of him. And he was a dick. He deserved it, right? Fuck that guy. But in my head, I'm like thinking about how this movie was put together. Because I was like, I've seen better YouTube videos, right? And it made me think of if I could do better. And then I thought about the fact that we have done better with worse dialogue, because Joe would just hit record and have us say, he'd be like, okay, say this, and then hit record. And then we would deliver that line in the most weird way possible. Right. And then he'd be like, stop. All right. Now you say this. Right. And then we did that for the whole fucking movie. And that was the Xbox killer one where half of the movie was you, the killer. And then the other half of the movie was Justin being the killer. And that was a fun little thing that I hope doesn't exist anymore.
I have no idea.
Which, funny side story, Justin, when he went to the Air Force, was like, Joe, take that shit off the internet. And Joe was like, no, I'm not gonna. And he didn't. And then when Joe became a cop,
he deleted everything.
It went bye-bye. But, which I thought that was kind of funny. But yeah, so I was thinking about how even though I was in that shit and it sucked, I thought that was better than this.
Yeah.
And then
even that stupid crap or the whole Christmas tree thing where they're watching the movie, that was retarded.
Oh,
and it was fine.
Because we recorded a bunch of stupid shit.
There was a whole bunch of crap that he recorded.
Yeah, like
you and Justin with your eyeball crap. I mean, that was funnier than this.
That was very drunk. But that was, again, was Joe being like, say this, click, say this, click.
But that was actually entertaining.
Yeah.
It was stupid.
A lot of people thought it was funny.
But it was funny.
Like, I would even show people that and be like,
alcohol makes you do dumb things.
Yeah, like there was the one thing where I was super hammered, and I think we were doing SingStar, and the couch was here, and I remember I came down the hallway and I was wearing, I don't know why this was my fucking party outfit, but it was a sports coat, like a tux jacket, and swimming trunks. That was it. And I don't remember what song it was we were singing, but I was shit-faced and like smacking beer cans around. And then I like crawled in between your legs.
It was a Ted Nugent song.
No, that was a separate clip.
Oh, what? Okay.
Yeah, because then I actually played that part on real guitar. That was Stranglehold. Because I was like, I'm Uncle Ted. Yeah. Down. Yeah. That was a clip right after that. But yeah, because there was like a blooper reel that he had made.
And then the one with Jake, the Mountain Dew thing.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was ridiculous.
That was a Mountain Dew version of, oh, fuck, what is that movie called? The Deer Hunter with Robert De
Is that
Niro.
what it was?
Yeah, because it was like the whole Russian roulette thing. So we did a weird version of that. And that, I remember I felt so bad because you were trying to sleep.
Holy, yeah.
And at one point, I think it was Jake who fucking falls through the whole table. And we're just screaming. I just remember you like, just try to keep it quiet. I'm going to bed. And then there's that happening.
Yeah.
There was, the Christmas one where we narrate. I was apparently the host of some TV version of watching a Christmas movie. So we did like intercuts of.
Yeah, it's the
me
Griswold's Christmas.
Yeah.
Whatever. I can't
Christmas
remember.
Vacation.
Christmas Vacation.
And so all these intercut scenes were me attempting to put together a Christmas tree, and it's supposed to make me look like I'm incompetent, right? And then there was one scene, because you never wanted to be on camera. And there's one scene where you're sneaking away, crawling away.
I don't remember what I had to fix. There was
something with the stand.
Yeah, it could have been. I can't remember. But God, then the montage scene where he plays that music and you look like you're sweating. Because I don't remember what music was playing, but like they sprayed your face so that you're actually physically sweating and you're hanging stuff on the tree.
Oh,
remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In that same video.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then there was, I think it was that Xbox Killer one where we actually did do some decent makeup for like wounds. And we used like toilet paper and Karo syrup and food coloring and all the old school 80s style.
Yep, but
special
if
effects.
I remember right, there was way too much food coloring used because Nick changed colors for a while.
I'll tell you why that happened. Because he was laying in the tub.
Yep.
And we wanted it to make it look like blood was spraying. So Joe was like, literally just take this bottle and squirt it in his face. And so that's what happened. Oh. So it was me behind the shower curtain, just like going squeak, 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 like just squeezing this bottle of straight food coloring right into his face.
Oh, that, okay. Yep.
Which alcohol makes you make poor decisions. I thought that was a good idea as well. I was like, it's going to look more real.
It didn't look bad.
Yeah.
Just was.
And we had to use blue because the light was green in the bathroom.
Yes.
And we kept changing the light bulb.
The light, between red and green.
Yeah.
Yep.
We did a lot of work on that.
Yeah. It's quite a bit. The worst part is it was never really finished.
No. And then we did the cool scene where it was like Justin was the killer at this point.
Yep, with the mirror.
I thought you did the mirror part.
I don't remember.
Because Justin did the thing where he grabs me by the throat and slides me up against the wall.
Oh, yeah.
Which was really cool. It was just literally me being on my knees and him basically laying down. So like I stand up as he slides me.
I thought you stood on something.
No, it was on your bed. Because we did it in there for some fucking reason.
I remember. That's too many years ago.
Yeah. Too many drinks.
God, what the hell? We had to have been in our, 20s?
Yeah. Yeah.
Pretty close.
Yeah.
So I'd be willing to bet that's damn near 15, 20 years ago.
Were you a part of the Scarface challenge at all?
I don't think so. I don't think I was here for that.
Where we watched Scarface and then drank every time they said fuck?
No, I wasn't part of that.
Because we did a series of those where we did Scarface challenge.
Yeah.
We did the heavy metal challenge.
Yeah, I wasn't here for those.
We did another one that Mike was involved in too.
I don't remember what that one was.
But all that stuff was way better than this
movie.
So bad.
Yeah. I remember the end of the whole one with Jake and that Mountain Dew thing when We took a big bottle of, it was actually a bottle of Tylenol. When he set it up on the
Yeah.
because he poisoned him.
Yeah. What the fuck was it he was saying? It wasn't do the do, but it's something like that. Some weird catchphrase. Like he would only say that the whole time.
I don't remember.
It's going to bother me.
I don't remember at all. Suck a do.
Suck a do. That's what it was.
Yes.
God damn it.
I don't know how that came to my head.
And I
Jake and Justin. Jesus Christ. That actually, I'd like to see that again. I wish we had a copy of that.
Yeah, I'm sure Joe has it somewhere. I can't imagine he like deleted it forever.
I don't know. Well, I mean, if he uploaded the stuff, he's got to have a copy on a camera or a digital copy, something.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I don't know. Quite entertaining. The crazy mind of Joseph.
Oh my God. So that was all way more entertaining than this.
Yeah.
But I get it. Like, I wonder if it was.
This could have been so much better if they would have just tamed down some of the crazy, insane amount of like puns and stuff that they did and just focused a little bit more on some of the timing for them. I think it actually could have been funny. It had a lot of potential. Like even the cartoony, stupid way the crabs were moved, that didn't bother me.
Yeah, like that's where I was like, I'll buy it. I'll lean in, right?
When you watch them, like the van filling up, you know, because it's because it actually says later something about when they were on the stand about didn't realize that cocaine makes you spit out children like a Pez dispenser or something like that.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
And then that's when they're like, because they were dissecting the thing, and that's when they find is that when they find the crabs? And that's when she's like, how in the freshwater fuck was I supposed to know? Or is that when they found the spaceship? No, I don't know.
I can't remember. This one was kind of a blur. It was really hard to actually fully pay attention to.
You gave me sad candy. Yeet.
Oh my God.
You know what this movie is not? It is not status pro. It is status fail. Anyway.
Well, at least it didn't get a 1.
No, because there was
it's worth one stupid watch.
I fell asleep.
Movie is worth one stupid watch.
I agree. Every movie is worth watching once.
Except for Eraserhead.
I'll even say watch it. Just watch it. Just get it.
That one.
Just get it out of your system. You know, just fucking do it. If you need to watch it, watch it. It wasn't even that bad. It was shitty, but maybe I was just in a bad mood.
Oh no, that one is trash.
Like I feel like I should give that one another chance.
You know, another movie that's a really bad movie, and I guess I don't really recommend people watching it. Greasy Strangler. That was a stupid movie, but it was actually funny.
I think that we should actually do that, and I've had it suggested to me also.
Oh my God, who suggested that?
I'm not going to say, but I'm going to just say...
Fuck them.
I'm just gonna say,
I don't want to watch that again.
When they suggested, I said, I've watched it, Dave's watched it, Donnie's watched it, Opie has not watched it.
Well, do I have to watch it again? Because I remember a good portion of it.
I mean, technically not, but we should talk about it.
I'm not buying it. We're going to have to find a copy, a free something. I'll even watch ads with it just for the break.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that one, God, I don't want to see that one
disco
again.
cutie. I think that's how that goes.
Yep. God, that movie just...
That
At
one's
least
not
hopefully
even the
this
worst.
next
That one's
one is going to at least bring the mood back up a little bit. It may suck, but I'm just hoping that it's better than this.
Yeah.
Crackoon. Let's hope.
Raccoon will be better.
And I was really
I'm sure.
hoping that Donnie would be here so we could figure out what pick he's doing. Otherwise, I'm just going to wing one.
Well, we still have to watch Raccoon, so when we're watching that, then he can still.
Well, if he shows up.
He will.
Don't know.
He will.
Depends.
He will.
It's only a week away. He might be still stuck with that stupid work thing he's been having to do.
He will.
If not, we'll just skip it and we'll jump into something else.
Yeah.
And then maybe come back to it.
I don't even remember the other options. There was a cocaine shark I saw that was on Vudu when we were looking up cocaine.
It was
crabs.
either a shark or an alligator.
I saw the shark one.
Maybe that's the one that, because he did mention one. He said it's probably just going to be this.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how much more we got to talk about this goddamn movie.
Well, okay, so
unless you got more notes we can touch on.
So then they do the thing. What was the DJ's name? DJ Slap Cow Slap.
Cow Slap.
Cow Slap. That was stupid.
Yeah.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
And he was just a regular radio DJ. I thought it was going to be like a shock jock kind of thing.
Oh, did you pay attention to the music? Oh, we're going to play something a little softer. And it's just the worst screamo shit coming through the radio.
What's wrong with screamo?
Well, as he said, that we're going to play something a little softer.
Yeah.
And that's what comes through. I don't like screamo.
There are times when you're like, I'm going to listen to something softer. This song is like, ooh.
I don't know. I'm not a big fan of most of that screamy crap. There's a few things that are a little more on the screaming side. Like, I love Static X, but it's a different style.
What do you know about Static X right now?
I don't know a whole lot about them. I know that they were trying to come back around again.
I'm going to Rockfest, and they're going to be there, and I'm not sure.
But without Wayne,
that's what I'm saying.
It's just like, I don't know. I hope whoever they have for the lead singing, but
yeah,
I don't know if you really want to call it necessarily singing at all.
It's singing, it's vocals.
But I hope he's at least comparable, or she,
or
I don't know.
Even if it's different style, like I wouldn't want them to like copy. I don't want to copy paste, right?
Oh, no. I ain't saying that. I'm just saying somebody that's comparable. Because, Wayne Static, that sucks that he's gone.
Yeah.
Because, that literally it's one of my favorite bands.
Yeah.
I absolutely love Static X.
Yeah. And that's why I'm excited to see them. Like, I'm excited to see what it's going to be. I'm not going in going to be like crossed arms, like, whoa, fucking, what do you got? I'm going to go in like, all right, let's see what this is going to be.
Oh, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Well, same thing with, oh my God, who, was it? Trying to remember. Who did Axl Rose? Was it AC/DC?
AC/DC, he did, yeah.
Was he still doing it, or was
I don't think he's still doing it. I really don't know. I stopped paying attention, but yeah, for a while he was in AC/DC, taking over that role. But they've had a bunch of singers.
Oh yeah, I can't remember. All I remember is Bon Scott.
I want to say he was the first or second.
I don't remember. I cannot remember the name. I remember he's one of them.
Did you like Axl's?
I don't think I really heard it.
Okay.
I never really paid attention. I like the older stuff.
Yeah.
Same thing like Aerosmith. Like I love Aerosmith.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got Fuck Butter. I don't even. Oh, that was when they were poking the spaceship. Yeah, I think one of the last things I saw was either that. I don't remember if that came after, but when they went and got the. Yeah, that had to have been after. Yeah, because
Did you see them wearing the crab suits?
Yeah, that might be because I was gonna say one of the. I remember they went and got the cocaine king, right?
Yeah.
Got him out of jail. They gave him. He gave them a bunch of cocaine. A car pulls up with a bunch of girls, and they're like, "Hey!" And he's
Hey,
like,
King.
"It's good to be king." And it was like, wink, cut. Like, what the fuck? That was just fine. Whatever. I bet you they had a lot of fun doing this, right?
Probably.
I bet they had a blast doing this whole thing. But yeah, after that, then they got the cocaine. Then they were walking around in crab suits because they had to be in disguise while they sprinkled cocaine around and then crabs.
Using those glass restaurant style
Like
sugar
yeah.
dispensey looking things.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's like the Parmesan cheese, you know, like
yeah,
that
bigger holes in
yeah.
it. Yeah. And so then, yeah, she was just sprinkling that every once in a while and they just walked down the street. That might be the last thing that I saw. And about like 5 or 10 of them. There was the two.
So you didn't see the part where the two actual mommy daddy
the
crabs.
Mommy daddy crabs I saw in the line, and I think she said, "Is that the parents or whatever?"
Yeah.
And I don't remember what happened after that.
Basically, they noticed that they're out of the stuff.
Okay,
I can't remember exactly how it goes, but then they skitter off into so he gets knocked out. One of them like jumps on him, brings him towards the vehicle, and one of the other crabs bashes him over the head with a baseball bat, and he goes down.
Okay.
She rips the muffler off of a car, does some kind of tribal scream, and then just starts bashing crabs with the muffler.
Okay.
And then the parent ones run away, go into like this shed. They go in there. He's out of bullets. Then when they go to shoot him, so then they kind of do this little hide thing back and forth. And then he gets tackled. It's on his chest. And he's panicking. And he notices an air compressor. And says some stupid thing like, "You like blow?" So he shoves it in its mouth. Its eyes pop out. And cocaine goes out its ass.
Okay.
And once that happens, they go back to normal again.
Wait, what?
The crabs go back to peaceful crabs. The cocaine just fucked them up.
Okay.
So he blows it out its ass. And then the other crab, when the other one comes over, that one crab uses the compressor and blows the cocaine out of the other crab's ass. And then apparently one of them has this ability to do this really screechy bee as it rattles,
Okay.
and it blows up crabs. So that's how that.
So one of the main crabs has the ability to kill all the other crabs?
Apparently.
Okay.
It does some screechy noise and.
Okay.
Yeah. So then they go to a radio station.
Okay.
Which, as they're knocking on the door, the guy just, Jesus Christ. How do I know you're not a crab? He's like, well,
that happened before. I saw that. I saw that part.
Oh, okay. All I know is then they go into the radio station and then they tell them, crank up your whatever, and then they put a microphone in front of that crab.
They might have went back.
Yeah, they must have went back.
Because
then they did the screechy thing. Everybody turns all their radios up and all the crabs go boom, 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 boom. They're done.
Okay.
And that's pretty much the end of that portion. And then
you said lobsters show up?
That's the very, very end thing.
Oh.
And they're all excited, kind of with a southern accent, all excited for meth.
Okay, for meth. All right.
Yeah.
To slide in on a shrimp sandwich.
Jesus.
That means to have a luxurious life.
Yeah. And the whole point of the crabs even coming, their big mission was the whole extended car insurance thing.
So how did that come about? How did they find that out? How did they?
The crabs said that. They're up on the podium, and there's a little. You could see the kind of green screeny part, and then people's mouths were there, actually physically talking, and they were asking them questions, and they're just answering.
But how were they able to translate?
That was that weird little scene where the crabs are sitting there, the busted pieces for their communicators were there.
Okay.
And then they slap on a lab coat, put on glasses, the two people.
Okay.
And they just start showing tools and setting it down on the table. Not doing anything with the tools, just repeated like a hacksaw and then a chainsaw. I mean, just all the dumbest shit. Setting it on there, and it would just make noises kind of comparable to what that tool was.
Okay.
And then they managed to fix the communicators, apparently.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
You got to lean into it. Got to accept it.
Yeah.
And so then they translate, and then they are saying...
Yep. So then they're up on the podium, and people are asking questions. And the last question was, why did you come here in the first place? And they paused for a minute, and that's what he said, that they came to talk to him about their car's extended warranty. And that's the only part of this whole movie that actually made me physically, audibly chuckle for a minute going, oh my God.
I suppose I would have been surprised too.
But that's the only part that actually kind of made me giggle out loud. The rest of it was kind of like, some of the stuff they said was kind of funny, but
yeah,
that one I audibly said after I kind of laughed and went, "Oh my God, I can't believe that came out of left field."
Yeah, that's surprising.
Yeah,
I would not. I was not that when you said that to me. I was like, God damn it, that makes me more mad. I'd be like, God damn it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's their whole mission. That was their big mission.
And so that's the end, right? And then you said
the end of that. Yep. And then you see another ship come land. The ramp comes down all cheesy, just like the other one did. And then you see like these lobsters slide down, and then you could see the cutaway kind of where the mouths are moving,
like the green screen.
Yeah, and they have the communicators on their heads, so they're talking at that point.
And now anybody can communicate with them because they didn't fuck their shit up.
Yeah. And they're looking for meth.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going up or down. I'm going to stay at a 3.
I think 4 is just fine. Yeah.
4 is plenty. Oh.
I really hope that Crackoon at least is fun, even if it's trash.
It won't be this.
It can't be as bad as this. It can't.
I really want to hear Opie's take on this. And Donnie didn't give you a rating at all? Did he even watch it? Do you know?
Probably not. I don't know.
Is he a last minute watcher?
I don't know. I always wait until the last minute because half the times, like Opie will say a lot of times he's going to watch it. And then I'll be in the middle of watching it, like, today. That's why I've been waiting till about 2:30 or so when I bring him down for his food. And then it just...
Yeah.
Yep. That's why I wait, is so everybody else can get it out of, because everybody else works. So, just at their earliest convenience. I don't work during a lot of the weekdays. So,
yeah.
Monday to Thursday.
Well, this has got to be one of my lowest I've ever done. I know that.
No, you've had lower scores.
Well, the ghost, whatever the fuck, snowmobile one. That one I think I gave a 1.
What the hell was that one called again? I don't know. I don't care.
Ghost something, and then I remember being pissed off because there's not even any ghosts in it.
No, it has nothing to do with it.
Yeah, it's just a crazy person.
A bad title.
Yeah. All right. I suppose we don't have much else to fucking say.
I don't. Yeah. This we basically broke down the whole movie. And I'm glad we did that, so our listeners don't have to watch this one.
Yeah.
If you really want to, go for it. Maybe it's your sense of, hits your funny bone, but it did not hit mine.
There was a couple moments. There was a couple fucking moments that were good, but not enough.
No.
There's way more of me going, oh God.
And honestly, I'd say everything that was said only came out of that pet store girl's mouth. The couple one-liner things that she said are the only parts that even remotely could be funny. I didn't really get a kick out of any of the rest of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, we managed to squeak out basically an hour.
Yeah, we're 56 minutes in.
That was pretty tough. This one was hard.
I forgot you have a timer up there too.
It just does that. Discord just, I don't know.
Is that a new thing?
It's been for a few months now.
Okay.
Yep. But yeah, oof. Oh, and actually, surprisingly, if you actually look at our average scores,
Oh, I got to pull that up.
Opie has pulled ahead of me.
Really?
7.21 for me, 7.25 for Opie lately.
Oh.
He's actually
I'm
pulled ahead.
still way low.
Donnie's lower than you.
Well, Donnie's is different because he doesn't have as many.
He said he was going to catch up and watch a bunch of them and try to get his scores in, but that never happened.
Yeah. Man, we were 7s across the board on Cocaine Bear.
That one wasn't too bad.
Well, what the fuck? Your girlfriend gave you crabs while on cocaine, so now you need space.
Yeah.
And next week is cracked noon, is how he worded it.
Yeah. Crackoon.
Crackoon. A raccoon on crack.
Which hopefully is going to be entertaining. I hope so, because I'm going to be very disappointed if all of these animal ones are barely subpar. Although Cocaine Bear was okay.
Cocaine Bear was all right.
It was all right. Above average.
I would be like, I'd watch that with somebody.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean?
Not that bad.
But all right, I suppose we can play the end credits.
Let it roll.
You let it roll. I don't have the button over here.
My mouse disappeared. There it goes. All right, here we go.
All right.
I see you're still with us. Paying attention to those red flags kept you alive. Don't let your guard down and we may talk to you again soon.
It's been an extremely rough ride, but through it all you did survive. Even though you took some cuts and scrapes, it was well worth it to make your escape.
Thanks for listening to our podcast, and we will see you next week.
Fuck butter.
Fuck Chris Watts.